my spider friends. I've just had one of the worst experiences of my disabled life. I've just come back from a trip where it was like, oh, that wasn't good. So I'm going to speak, like, past me is going to explain some stuff, but I'm going to speak, like, really candidly about how I felt during the situation. So I don't want anyone who was there with me, who watches my YouTube, to, like, feel like this is about them. It's not. This is all about me. This is how I felt and how I know other people end up feeling, even if this is just like other disabled people end up feeling, because this is like all to do with like internalized ableism as well as regular ableism. So I'm going to let past me tell you a bit and then I'm going to come back. So it's not often I actually get to talk about ableism as it happens. Today is going to be one of those days. I'm at right now I'm at a hotel. This is my hotel room. I'll just show you around the room. It's quite a small room. This is I'm actually on a hen party trip, and it's a hotel spa. It's called the Manor House. It's in West Auckland, near Bishop Auckland in County Durham. So when we booked it, the first thing that was asked was, is it accessible? Because I'm disabled. And we were told, yes, it's accessible. But it turns out, no, it's not. Insert some footage here.
What do we want to do then?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to manage them. You see, there's no accessibility to the spa area. I had to be assisted up the staircase. Insert clip.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Also, we requested an accessible room for me. It's not an accessible room. Insert clip of the bathroom. You see, that's not accessible because it doesn't have handrails. So if I get stuck on the toilet in the middle of the night, I've literally got to take my phone with me every time I go to the toilet so I can call one of my friends and leave the door unlocked all night so that they can assist me if I actually need help. Because this is also, it's a room with one bed in it, and I was supposed to have like a roommate, because when we booked and an accessible room, they did not book me an accessible room. They had neglected to actually set aside a ground floor room. Now, ground floor doesn't mean accessible, but it's the closest thing this place has to accessible. It's not actually an accessible room, it's just a ground floor room. And I was told I was given it complimentary. It's like, it's not complimentary. I've paid for it. It was requested in the booking that it be an accessible room, which I've paid for, and it's not accessible. And it's certainly not complimentary because I paid for it. So I spent a good half an hour crying today, because of the guilt, the crushing guilt that I felt having to tackle the stairs to go up into the spa. I didn't want to, but I sort of felt like I had to, basically. So two of my friends had to assist me. It was extremely difficult. No part of the spa was accessible. It was all steps everywhere. Very narrow, very hard to move my roller tour. The building's not accessible. There's lips going over every single doorway. We were told we had to arrive by 12:30. It was requested by the hotel. We must arrive at 12:30. But we couldn't check into our rooms until 3 o'clock. So there was a little locker available for us to put our things in the spa, which the stairs I couldn't actually go up. So they begrudgingly, after about an hour, sorted out a ground floor room for us. The room that I ended up staying in. So we were told that the original treatments we'd booked had changed and we were given different treatments. So I had a back massage and a leg massage, and it would have been far more relaxing if the lady giving me the massage hadn't insisted on telling me about her supermarket job all the way through. I didn't really want to try, I just wanted to relax, but you know, you don't want to be rude. We're British, we can't be rude. Eventually, our party was given all of our room keys by 5:30, which is a little bit late in the day, considering we were told to get here at 12:30, and then we were told the rooms wouldn't be ready until 3. They only have one cleaner. They don't have like any retainer or anything like that. They've just got one poor lady who was going around trying to clean all the rooms. So we'd booked our dinner for 6:30, and we didn't get to order until like 7:15, and we didn't finish our meal until 9:30. This included having to move outside for the last course because we were told it was going to take extra long for the desserts, and when the desserts arrived, they were frozen. They hadn't been prepared properly. They were literally frozen in the middle. So we weren't very happy about this. And we have someone who has got some quite strict dietary requirements. So basically she said, can I just have like garlic bread and chips? And they were like, oh, we can't do that. And she was like, well, both items are on the menu. They're just part of separate meals, and I just want the chips and the garlic bread. So they made a bit of a to-do about actually giving her food that she was going to eat, even though it was on the menu and it was all prepared for. Then we found out that there was a couple at a table near us who'd ordered a salad and found a piece of wood in it. Nice. So it's just been one thing after another, gone completely wrong. The walls are paper thin, the windows are single glazing, there's no air conditioning. It was over 30 degrees Celsius today, and I'm in the cooler part of the building. In the other part of the building, all the radiators are on, full blast, because they have a back boiler heating system, and that's what's producing the hot water in that part of the hotel, so they can't turn the radiators off. So it's nearly 40 degrees Celsius in the other part of the building, and they don't have air conditioning, they don't have fans, and you can't open the window further than 4 inches. And when we complained about this, we were told it's just the nature of the building that they can't turn the radiators off. One of the radiators in the restaurant when we had our meal was on full blast. This is the middle of summer, it's 30 degrees today, and they had the radiator on full blast. We've all been extremely uncomfortable, extremely hot. It's not been a pleasant experience. It's been quite a poor experience. And the fact that they didn't even like have a ground floor room prepared for me, even though this was like something that we requested, is frankly, it's absolutely shocking. So if you are a disabled person, I highly recommend you do not come to the Manor House Spa and Hotel in West Auckland, County Durham, the United Kingdom, because they don't have accessibility. They just don't have it. They don't have a disabled toilet. When we arrived, I said to them, "Where's your disabled toilet?" They were like, "We don't have one." So what they had to do was let me into a ground floor room that had yet to be cleaned. In fact, there was still a poo in the toilet when I went in to use the toilet. It's just lovely, isn't it? Yeah, so this is not a great place to stay. It's been far too expensive for no value and terrible service. Really terrible service. So, like, one of the things that happened that I didn't talk about is when I was initially told, like, these are the stairs that you have to go up, a member of staff came over and she was like, "Sorry, can I just ask, what exactly is the problem with you?" And I was just like, I'm sorry, I don't owe you my medical history. Like, I've spoken about this before when it comes to ableism. Perfect strangers are not owed an explanation to disabled people's complete medical history. If someone says to you, "I am disabled and I cannot do a thing," then you need to believe them. That's it. That is absolutely it. There is no debate on this matter. You, perfect stranger, don't deserve to know someone's personal medical history. If the issue is, "I can't climb stairs because I'm disabled," that's it. Just leave it. That's all you need to know. You've been told everything. Don't start getting your nose out and trying and quiz people about what their disability is. It's none of your business. Absolutely none of your business. Like, I'm in so much pain today after pushing myself. Yesterday, I pushed myself to do things that I knew I couldn't do. With the help of my friends practically carrying me, I went up those stairs, but I shouldn't have. I should have put my foot down and said, "I can't do it, I'm not going up the stairs, it's going to cause me too much pain." I should have done it, but I didn't. Because one of the main problems is like at the minute is I'm still recovering from breaking my collarbone. So today I'm in absolute agony with my collarbone because I pushed myself way past what I knew my limits were. And I did that because of internalised ableism, because I told myself I had to do that in order to like make everybody else happy. Like, and I felt bad because other people felt bad. I should have put my foot down and said, "Right, I can't do the stairs. I'm not going up the stairs. I'm staying down here. This is the spa's fault. They told us it was accessible and it's not." And I should have put my foot down, but instead I pushed myself like I always do because I didn't want everyone else to feel bad. Because everyone else did feel bad. Like everyone was like upset on my behalf, and then they felt sort of further upset that I couldn't take part in things. And I knew that going up those stairs was to make everyone else feel better and not to make me feel better. And I shouldn't have done it. I should have put my foot down and said no. But I did it anyway. And that's on me because I did it. I don't blame my friends for pushing me because I know that they were doing it with the best of intentions and the most kind and thoughtful like parts of them. They're just like, I could not have got through this weekend without my friends. Really could not have done. I would have had a complete mental breakdown over it. And they were all brilliant, so I don't want anyone who I know watching this to sort of go like, "Oh no, did we peer pressure her to go up those stairs?" At the end of the day, I chose to go up the stairs because I felt like I had to, and I should have said no, but I didn't. So that's on me. Please don't like be upset about it, please. I want this to be brought to the attention of other people who like aren't disabled, who don't know what disabled people go through. That hotel didn't even have a disabled toilet. That's against the law. There was no toilet with handrails or a red cord. That's literally against the law in this country. Because they're a hotel and they absolutely have to have a disabled toilet, and they absolutely did not have a disabled toilet. And there were places that they could have made the adaptation. It wasn't that much of a listed building or anything like that. It was